What's up, guys? Today we're back for another video, and today we're not going to be playing a game. Actually, we are on my channel, and you're probably wondering, what are you going to do on your channel? Well, today's video is a bit different. You all know that I am into Poppy Playtime because I have done this, and I've talked about it in these videos, kind of a little bit through my gameplay. Now, today I haven't posted a video. Well, technically, I'm going to post a video where I'm going to be playing PM 606, and I'm going to post that video first. But in that video, I talk about how possibly today, most likely tomorrow, I'm going to be talking about some Poppy Playtime theories that I made up and then that other people have thought of. Well, I'm doing it today because I really have nothing else to do, and yeah, so I'm just gonna talk to you about my Poppy Playtime theories, and other people's. Now, if you don't know what Poppy Playtime is, it is a horror game, and there's a bunch of lore, and everyone is excited because I'm pretty sure 11 days, Chapter 4 is going to release, and that is a big thing for Poppy Playtime fans, such as, me. So, we're just going to be talking about some theories, and I think, probably most of them are going to be stuff that I've thought of and made up. So yeah, let's just dive right into it. And I will be trying to find some Poppy videos just to, support my theory, but I can only really think of one video that would help, but yeah. So, my first theory about Poppy is that, so we all know how Poppy, she's like the person who helps us. Well, I personally think that it's a pretty big possibility that she can be evil, and that the prototype and Ollie are all one team putting on a show for us. And okay, so let's start with my first theory. It's actually aside from what I just said. So my first theory is that the prototype is so you know how the prototype at the end of every chapter, he collects the toys. In chapter 1 we didn't really see that, but in chapter 2 he took Mommy, and in chapter 3 he took Catnap himself, really. He took Catnap himself. So, my theory is that he's we're basically feeding. So we all know that the prototype gets stronger and becomes bigger and stronger by feeding off of toys. He puts toys on himself to make himself stronger and better, so he can beat us. Well, I think he purposefully wants these toys to die and become his. See, he knows our capabilities, and he knows that we are very powerful because, well, we've killed Huggy, Mommy, and basically Catnap. So basically, my theory is that he's forcing the toys, convincing them to hunt us down. For example, he could have easily convinced or took control of Huggy to kill us, but then he basically wants the toys to die, is what I'm trying to say. Meaning, if they die, he can take them and become stronger. And just because he might be lazy and doesn't want to do the work, he's having us kill them. So he's convincing the toys to try to eat us, then we kill the toys, and then he collects them and becomes stronger. I mean, think about it. We basically killed Huggy and Mommy, and he's stronger now because he probably has both of those toys. And because since we've dealt with them. So it's we're just feeding the prototype toys that he sent to us so he can become stronger. It's actually a very, high IQ plan if this is happening for the prototype, because he's becoming stronger while someone else is doing his work. He's becoming stronger, yeah, because someone else is doing the work. Yeah, I don't have to rephrase that. Now, my other theory that I just mentioned actually ties in with the theory that I just said. that Poppy, Ollie, and the prototype are all working together. So so basically, my theory is that, remember, I think most people have forgotten about this, and looked over it. But remember in chapter 1, in the opening scene, when we get that note that all the employees have disappeared and that they're still alive and thriving, and they're just still alive and they need to be saved. Well, who wrote that? That's the thing, is because no human could write that unless it was Harley Sawyer, but I don't know how you would get it up to just the entrance. So basically, I think that the prototype wrote this. So this is how I think this goes. The prototype wrote a note knowing that we would come back and wondering what happened. We would get that note and we would obviously go in and investigate. Then we would destroy Huggy because no matter what, the prototype benefits off of this theory, or this plan. So we come in, he sees the note, and my theory is that Poppy can actually, leave her case whenever she wants, but she's just staying in there for the act. We come in, kill Huggy, and then we find Poppy, and we quote-unquote release her like she could never come out, even though I think she could. Then she helps us by bringing us deeper into the factory, and lo and behold, she leads us right to Mommy Longlegs. And then, just as the prototype's plan, we kill Mommy, and then he becomes stronger, all while Poppy is leading us down deeper into the factory. Another coincidence, maybe, that Poppy was going to actually let us go because she felt bad. But then all of a sudden, she doesn't let us leave because the prototype's plan doesn't add up to that. Because the prototype and Poppy and Ollie are all working together, the prototype obviously doesn't want us to leave. So the prototype probably told Poppy after we killed Mommy, don't let him leave. So that's exactly what she did, by bringing us even deeper into the factory. Is it a coincidence that she's bringing us deeper into the factory? I don't think so. So then we go down deeper into the factory to play care, and then we meet Ollie. Now, Ollie, so another quote-unquote coincidence is that Poppy just so happens to lead us to another monster, Catnap. And that's just another part of the prototype's plan of us killing Catnap and then giving it to the prototype. And it's a perfect plan. Now, to make it seem more real, Poppy has a quote-unquote friend that she just never told us about named Ollie. And Ollie is the way how this whole plan operates, because basically how it would work is that Poppy is leading us deeper into the factory. Ollie is giving us the tools and keys to go deeper into the factory, and all the while Poppy's leading us to monsters to feed to the prototype, just like my other theory. So, think of it like this. You're in a tour guide in a cave. Poppy is the tour guide leading us deeper into the cave. Let's say we come upon a big boulder. Ollie is the one who's helping us get past these boulders, maybe with a pickaxe, giving us a pickaxe or something like that to get through the boulder. And then let's say we're looking for treasure or something. Every piece of treasure we find, our little friend, the prototype, takes and gets stronger. If that makes sense. I don't know. It's kind of a deep theory. So that's what I think. So I just think Poppy is working with the prototype and Ollie to bring us down deeper into the factory to make the prototype stronger, all with the help of Ollie. And that's my theory. But then again, this could be all wrong, and then the prototype could be evil, and Poppy could just be good and trying to get rid of him. No. Okay, so that's another theory, that I just thought of. I know I'm jumping around theories, I'm sorry, I just want to tell you all because I don't know. So, also, many people were wondering, why did the prototype kill Catnap, his beloved friend, his loyal and beloved friend that he had cared for years and actually saved his life and gave up his own freedom. Well, I don't think it was like a thing where Catnap didn't know he was gonna die. I think Catnap knew darn well that he was gonna be killed by the prototype. Why? If you rewatch, let me search it up. Catnap death. If you search it up and you watch it, look how fast Catnap gets up to the prototype. Watch. I don't want an ad. Like, let me show you. So, we, yeah. Okay, yeah, we electrocute him, he gets on fire. Watch. So look, the prototype comes out. Look at how fast he gets up. He gets up, like, he looks at him, he gets up immediately. Isn't that, like, and then he's just waiting. Isn't that kind of weird? And then he's, like, giving himself up. So, what I think is that, basically, before this, the prototype said, Catnap, you are going to die, and because it is all part of my plan. See, Catnap, from what all we know, he is the height of Huggy. He's 18 feet tall, from what we know, like, standing up, I guess. So, and also, like, so if the prototype hadn't come, he would probably just get up and eat us, because technically he's still alive here. So, what's so, like, odd is that he just gets up immediately, and I'm telling you, he knows that he was going to die. Why? Before this, the prototype told Catnap, Theo, you're going to die. It's a part of my plan, and why would he want to do that? Well, this is an 18-foot cat that can spew out red smoke and kill us instantly. This is like a very, very, very strong, like, toy. Heck, he spews out smoke. He is, like, probably one of the strongest toys in all of Playcare. So by the prototype killing Catnap, it just shows off how powerful he is and how he can trick and quote-unquote trick and manipulate any toy into thinking that they're his friend. And it would not only inflict that he is always powerful and super strong, but it would also inflict some confusion as if whose side is he on? The toy side or our side? So it would just show off how powerful he is, and that, like, and it would just confuse us on if we can trust him or not. Because this guy can manipulate toys. And why would Catnap agree to knowing that his death would come? Well, he loves the prototype. He'll do anything for the prototype. He worships him. I mean, look at this photo, or part in this video. He will do anything the prototype says because he's loyal. So it's like, I feel like even if Theo knew he was gonna die, he worships the prototype. He doesn't care. As long as he does what the prototype wants, Catnap's happy, you know? And then, another thing, why he would do that, it just makes him stronger. I mean, this is a whole fresh toy, and that he just builds off of that. So, it's just a double win for him. He kills a toy, showing off his power and inflicting confusion, and getting a whole new toy and becoming like 5 or 10 times stronger than he already was. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. Okay, another thing. So, you know the doctor trailer? Yeah. Did I spell doctor wrong? Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, I spelled doctor. That's fine. So the doctor trailer, people have been, like, wondering. People have been saying, obviously, the guy with the what's it called? Yeah, this guy is Harley Sawyer. Now, this is what is confusing. Look, so Also, do you remember that one, the Toying with Terror that Mob Entertainment released? Let me actually just go to Mob Entertainment's channel. Mob, okay. So, their channel, they posted, they posted a Toying with Terror, wait. Toying with Terror. So it was just like here. Okay. So it was just like a video where I think it was just all 3 chapters and then going to like coming to different consoles. But this at the end. Let me play this one clip. Let me actually, okay. Look, so there's a catnap doll and you're breathing. And then this hand comes out and grabs Catnap and takes him away. So that, just keep in mind of that robotic hand. So let me look. So it's a robotic hand and, okay, that's a better clip. So just keep in mind of this hand, because this hand, it's like Five Nights at Freddy's endoskeleton type of thing. So then, if you go back to the Doctor trailer, look at this. Does these feet not look like the hand I just showed you? You can do a comparison yourself, but you have to tell me that the hand you just saw looks like these feet. Like, come on. So, but then so everyone thought, oh, that hand that grabbed Catnap was Harley Sawyer. This is what I find so weird. Look at this one clip. Look like at his, I think it's like his right foot. Like right here. Sorry, did you see that? It was a hand coming out, and let me tell you, it looked exactly like the prototype's hand. I'll play it, and look right there. Do you see that moving? You have to see that. If you zoom in on your device, or somehow you zoom in on your device and you look at that, that sure looks like the prototype's hand. I'm just saying. I don't know. This probably is Harley Sawyer, but if I bet my money on the prototype for this, because who I think is Harley Sawyer in this is the person who wakes up and is like, look, yeah, the person who's facing this camera, this little camera, I think this camera who's facing the floor is actually like Harley Sawyer in his new body, and then this is like the prototype. I don't know. That's just something that I think, but again, that's what's so weird is because it's called the Doctor trailer, meaning like the guy that I think is the prototype is probably the Doctor. I mean Harley, you know what I mean? No, I don't want you. Yeah, that's just what I think. I don't know. There's many possibilities, like, about what that could mean. And that whole toying with terror, the grabbing thing, that is based off of the Poppy Playtime Chapter 2 teaser. Poppy Playtime Chapter 2 teaser. Yeah, here. Or was it this? I don't remember. Oh, it was this. I'll just play it from here. But so it's like Huggy from the previous chapter. Sorry. Huggy from the previous chapter being pulled by Mommy's hand. And then the one I just showed you was Catnap from the previous chapter being pulled by either Harley or the prototype's hand. Yeah, like, yeah. So, yeah, that's really all, like, I have to say about that. I don't know, are there any other theories that I have? Oh, another theory. I feel like, Huggy was taken by the prototype. So, you know how in, chapter... You know how in chapter 2, they have, like, I'll just do this. Shout out to BrosClan YouTube. I'm gonna use his video. So you know how to... That one room. This room. How there's like blood stains on the wall, and people theorize this is like where Huggy fell. Actually, I think this is where Huggy fell, but I think he like landed on one of these things, because the theory is that Huggy like landed down and then went through one of these and survived somehow. And that could be very possible, but I actually think that that he fell down here, you know, he got down here and did his thing, and then he the prototype found him, and he tried to escape through like one of these, but then eventually the prototype got to him and he died. Like, and then also those others, so like in chapter 3, I won't find a video, but in chapter 3, in when, you know the part when, what's her name, Miss Delight dies? When she dies, if you come back later in the game with like hacks or whatever, her body's gone, meaning the prototype probably took her. And then another thing about Dog Day, I think he's also dead too, because the door slammed on him, but I just have a feeling since the prototype is so aggressive, he just took Dog Day too. I don't know, it's just a theory. Oh, I haven't really covered this, but this is another big thing. Who attacked Kissy Missy at the end of chapter 2? Sorry, chapter 3. I really don't know who that could be. I just don't know. That's just a big thing that I never really thought of. Probably the prototype, but it could really be any character, from like chapter 4, or any character that we've known recently. Oh, there is, yeah, I don't know about that theory. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. I don't know. There is one theory, this will be my last theory, that I actually heard from one of my friends. It was, that Catnap actually could be alive. See, you know, so what's kind of a coincidence is that we, in the Catnap boss fight, you know how we were hallucinating, and we were seeing things. We were seeing different catnaps. You know what's strange is that if Catnap's death is real, so like, imagine we're doing the Catnap boss fight, right? And we're hallucinating, obviously. Isn't it kind of weird that 5 seconds later we're not hallucinating when we see Catnap die? So the theory is that Catnap's death was a hallucination and that he's actually still alive. And I feel like that's actually not far-fetched, because, like, it's weird because we were hallucinating 3 to 5 seconds later, we're not hallucinating and we see Catnap die. I don't know about that. Like, I don't know. I mean, because, like, it was weird. Yeah, because the whole room, we lost our gas mask, and the whole room was covered in, was just, like, smoke was everywhere. And we were hallucinating. And then all of a sudden, the smoke goes away, and we're not hallucinating in the span of, like, 3 to 5 seconds. I don't know. I don't think that theory is too far-fetched. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's true, but whatever. I think that's where we're gonna end the video. Let me know if you guys actually have any theories about Poppy Playtime. I love Poppy Playtime. I'm really in depth with the lore. I mean, yeah, and yeah. I hope you had a I hope you enjoyed the video. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Go check out my other video where I played PM606. And yeah, have a great day.